called science.
It's definitely science. Oh, man.
So this is racist that I'm drinking out of?
Well, your side.
L'chaim.
You gotta show them. It's the
What's that side?
Washington Redskins.
Ah, apparently Washington Redskins is racist. Okay. Who knew?
Right? Oh, man. Okay. What's up, everybody? Greg Chapman here with the Gentleman Gorilla, and we are back for another podcast with the one and only Tony Cohen, the man of keto, the man of science, the man that wakes up every day and tries to prove it.
Every single day.
Every
I do
single
love
day.
This. That's the Gentleman Gorilla.
Yeah, that is
Oh,
made
is that
by
from Jared?
This is a Jared Lazar original out of Team Fun.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, he did.
Don't go drinking. Oh no, we have been drinking with him, haven't we?
We've definitely been drinking with him.
Yeah, don't go doing that.
He asked me to photograph one of his art events downtown on a rooftop, and he asked what I wanted for payment, and I said an original Gentleman Gorilla.
He never asked me to do anything.
Came through.
I wonder why that is.
It helps to have tangible skills.
I do. You've trained with me. I have tangible skills.
Oh yes, Krav Maga.
Yes.
Self-defense, Israeli style.
That ends well.
I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, that tool is still in the box. That's always there. Can pull that one out now and again. It's funny. The other day, there was some guy like Delta Force guys, Spec Ops guys doing a course, and they invited me to show up and watch. So I wanted to learn something. Literally, by the end of the course, I was teaching it. Like this guy went for my throat. Ooh, that's gonna go well. And he was like, oh yeah, this guy's good, man. At the end, he gave me a glowing endorsement and told everyone in his class, go train with him. I'll take that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah, it's a nice thing to one up.
Yeah. So where are we at? A, C, and E. That's
Yeah.
what we're talking about right now.
A, C, and E. Can you give me a reminder of what that is?
Attract, connect, engage. Or the first two are always solid. Attract, connect. The third one could also be experience. Depends on the industry you're in.
Okay.
Or it could be enroll. If you're an university, whatever, recruit, if you're a recruiter or something like that. So the attract, we were talking very, very briefly then, at the back end of the last podcast about, attraction and social media. So what attracts people? I mean, t-shirts. I have so many conversations. You usually always have cool t-shirts on.
Yeah.
I will start conversations with people, and this is key, guys, without intent. If you've got a cool pair of running shoes on, I'm going to start a conversation with you.
Yeah, you want to know where they got them, what
Yeah,
interested in those shoes.
It's like genuine interest.
Sometimes it's just a compliment.
Yeah.
It's just nice. Be like, hey, I appreciate the fact that you're wearing some badass shoes.
The amount of people I've said, like, am I okay to take a picture of your t-shirt? That's really fucking cool. And, like, no one's ever offended.
No.
And
they probably secretly put on that shirt every day, hoping that someone will be like, hey, that's an amazing t-shirt.
They're probably hoping it's not me by the time they finish talking with me. So, but yeah, there's many ways we can do it. But however, the thing is to segregate. So if you're attracting, you're not attracting to get the experience out. You're attracting just for attracting's sake. There's no intent. I was talking to someone last night about this, and she was someone that was doing some online dating thing, and it wasn't working out. Like, I'm not fucking far from an expert in that world. I said, just go to a coffee shop and talk to random strangers. Go to an independent coffee shop, guys. Independent coffee shops are full of independent thinkers. Starbucks are not. And Starbucks, no, I'm not going to go there. I'm going to get sued. So, yesterday I'm walking down the street. Just know me, I'm walking to the coffee shop. I see this woman, she's carrying big, like the full-on water bottles. And I said something to her the day before. Do you know what's it called? Ryan McNamara, the guy that traveled all around the States playing music for kids and for sick people and for old people. And he lives right by the coffee shop. He's got like this Sprinter. So I'm chatting with him outside his place. And this girl who's his neighbor came out, and she works at some club. And we were just banter backwards and forwards. There was nothing. I've never met her before in my life. Walking down the street yesterday, she's walking the opposite way. And it was like, oh, hi. I didn't recognize her really. Then I figured out it was her. And as we were chatting about something, nothing, everything, just life, I went, you know what, just add me on Facebook. And she goes, what? Yeah, just add me on Facebook.
Yeah.
So she does this thing. Oh, do you know so and so? We got friends in common. Yeah, and that's it. And that was the end. That was the end of it. It wasn't like, add me on Facebook because I've got an ulterior motive. And it's the same, you know. I went to the coffee shop, you know, the office there, and I'm there. I'm chatting with someone about something. I'm doing a coaching. I coach every morning, and I'm chatting with someone, and this woman, she's just stood next to me, and I just went, and and it was someone behind the bar. I said, you know what? Add me on Facebook. I don't have it. Instagram? Yeah, add me on Instagram. And then, like, what I do is I make a point of anything like that as a connection. And the attraction was just, and by the way, attraction, you could read whatever you want into that. The attraction was just the fact that having a conversation, and I was the shy, timid kid at school. So the attract is you're attracting. It could be anything. It could be a T-shirt. Could be a combination. It could be a conversation. It could just be like, what coffee you're drinking. You could be eating a frigging taco, and like, you know, which is the best taco to have here? Just a conversation, and that is the attraction. That's not necessarily marketing, unless you look at it as yourself. But I'm not doing it for that reason. I just like have a sincere interest in humans. So I'm doing that. And this woman who's probably about 65, 70 years old, I don't use social media. So yeah, stick your name and number in my phone. Give her the phone. She's like, okay. And I sent her a video about something. It was to do with some video. It was something we were talking about.
And your phone's already on extra large text, so it works great. She could read it and everything.
It's literally in Braille, my phone. Is that the text is that large? And so the connect is that. How you connecting? You're connecting by text. Are you connecting by social media? I don't use email. I don't do phone calls. My Apple just come up.
Do you even own a laptop?
I do. I forgot my password about 2 years ago. It's still plugged in and still charging, but I don't know how to work it anymore.
So didn't you say you ran like a 140-person Zoom meeting like 2 weeks ago, something like that?
Oh no, we did 1,000.
So
it was on 1,000.
Was that off of your phone?
Everything's off the phone, yeah.
That's impressive.
Everything's off the phone. Just like...
It's that easy.
It's that easy.
Everyone has that in their pocket. It has the capability of connecting video chat with 140 people.
Everything you have to change the world is inside your pants. Attraction. So connect is use the tool. Exchange the phone number. And yeah, there's definitely a way of doing that. So you can get anyone's phone number at any given time, even random strangers. There is a way of doing that. To which point they're quite happy to give it to you. And what I do when I've got anyone's number or someone new on Facebook or whatever, I always send them a sincere message, usually within the day after. I'll check it through in the morning, like, hey, great meeting you yesterday. Uber drivers, hey, thanks for the ride yesterday. Hey. And yesterday, I connected with, like, the Uber driver on the way back was talking about something else, like, hey, just add me on Facebook, add me on. So that's the connect thing. Then, if you want to turn this into marketing, like, we market ourselves, whether we realize it or not. The challenge is with some people is when they try and market, you can read right through that bullshit. Like these podcasts, someone asked me, do you get paid for them? No, I don't fucking pay for them. I just like doing them, And if you've got a story to share, and this was the podcast I did earlier, if you've got a story to share or a message to get out to the world, like connect with as many people as you can on the planet, with whichever way it means you do it. And I'm new to this whole podcast world. Yeah. Like that's your connect. Now to go from there to, and all my business is inbound. I don't go chasing business. I don't advertise. I don't actually. If you look at my Facebook, your own personal, it's very rare that I put anything on that's anything to do with business. There's a lot of information on there, and you never ever want to put a business link on social media because it would just destroy your analytics. And it signifies to me someone's lazy. Like they don't want to talk to you. They just want you to click on the link and do all that. And right now, I've got a shout out to Russell Brunson. I've got a really cool system in play for that. And but you're going from attract to connect. So when you've got this dialed in, and it's like anything, 10,000 hours of, perfect practice or purposeful practice, is you keep doing it. Oh, you're so good at Facebook Live. It's like, do you know how many fucking hours I've done that shit for? Like I don't do many of them now. And it's the same with anything. And if you're anything like me and you look back at your Facebook memories, you probably cringe. I know I do. Like, oh, I can't believe I posted that.
Almost every time.
Yeah, almost every time. And you think you know what you're doing, and it's such an evolving situation. How long have we got?
Oh, we've got like 7 more minutes.
Oh, cool. So the attract is attract, but as you are, not as you think people want to see. And yeah, I am, I guess, somewhat polaric. The only thing in the middle of the road are dead armadillos. Like, you just, whatever it is. Personally, I stay well away from religion and politics. Just, I've no interest in them, but I just also don't feel it's an attractive thing. I mean, I've seen people destroy their businesses because, whereas people are looking at them from a perspective of, whatever they may be doing, and then they go on, it doesn't matter which side it is, they go on these posts about this and that and the other to do with politics, and I'm literally watching them like, if I choose 2 or 3 of those, I'm just done. I don't want to see that shit.
It's just going to fall on deaf ears.
It's going to fall, and you're straight away alienated in this country half your audience. Or the same could be said right now in the UK with the whole pro and whatever Brexit thing. I don't care.
I mean, here's the thing. It's whatever somebody's opinion is, at our level of life, it's not going to make any sort of a difference.
No.
You're only saying shit to start an argument.
I mean, there is ways of doing that to engage, but I used to be a lot more like that, less so these days. I mean, I've been tossing and turning whether to make a live stream about the Game Changers, which, by the way, is not a game changer. And I'm going like, okay, all I'm going to do is piss off all the vegans that I hang with, and I do. I'm like, we don't,
so
you know what?
easy.
Yeah, it's like, I don't even like friggin'. I like vegetables, they don't work for me, so I eat steak. I mean,
Same.
Right now I'm doing a 10-day pizza challenge, which is not the worst thing, by the way.
Vegetables like add some vitamins and nutrients and some flavor and some texture to my meat. That's like
Maybe a little color. May want to rephrase that, but I know where you're going with it.
You know what I mean?
You definitely want flavor and texture on your meat. So, but the connect thing. So, if you've got a tool, meat tool, wrong, not in the same sentence. If you've got a tool that allows you to go from connect, because you connect with people on whatever format that may be, to, if it's just a website, it's just a website. Like, is it interactive? Is there a call to action button? And you're better at this stuff than I am. I just show up. Is there something on there that's going to lead somewhere to someone with video? And I know you guys are big on video here. Video, like a 4-minute video, a 3-minute video, something that's just like bullet point, bump, 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 with a call to action at the end. So that's ACE, attract, connect, engage, or attract, connect. I mean, one of the things we built the business on was like, hey, just shut up and drink. Attract, connect, and experience. Shut up and drink. That can also apply to, if you've got a new food place, a restaurant, and you're giving out samples. Attract, connect, experience. Try a sample. Yeah. That applies to so many things.
It's very simple concept.
Yeah, I mean, if you had, hypothetically, if you had a big box of blunts in the room, that would be attract. Come over to my place, make a podcast, experience. I'm not going to experience the blunts because it's not my
just not
jam.
your thing.
It's not my thing.
Yeah, you like getting high on ketones. They do not get you high, by the way. Asterisk sign.
Waiver. Don't try this at home, kids.
I tried your ketones for, I think you gave me enough for like a 10-day
Possibly.
thing. You and your friend Stephanie both gave me a bunch like at the same time. So I did like 2 weeks straight.
Oh, Stephanie from
Louisiana. Yeah, she's a pretty neat chick.
She is. She's somewhere traveling around in that Jeep right now. Shout out to Stephanie.
She crashed her Jeep into a lake.
Ah, I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, she forgot to put the parking brake on. And then she turned around and rolled into the water.
Maybe she had a box of what you don't have in the living room in a Jeep at the same time.
I mean, if she did or did not live in a state that may or may not be legal with cannabis, I
have no idea. We're in California.
Yeah.
Who cares?
We don't really care.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Man,
Don't cross the border.
So
So experience, engage, enroll. So engage could be in a video. Engage could be in, you know, whatever it may be. And like we've got a great app now with a lot of videos in. And one of the things about it is the app. You watch one video and it takes you to another, to another, to another. And it's like YouTube is like that. I mean, there's a perfect example. Or Google, you know, Google it. Like YouTube, Netflix. All this stuff is attract, connect, engage. Netflix, hey, free, 30-day trial. Yep. I tried that about 8-9 years ago in New York City. Because I was on Wall Street, there was certain filters and security protocol on the computer, so I couldn't download it. 5 years later, I found out I'd been paying for something I'd not used for 5 years. Could I get my money back? Could I? Fuck, no. Like, I haven't used it. Well, we have no record that you haven't used it. Yeah, you do. I'm sure you can find it. We have no record that you haven't used it. I'm like, fuck. I did the same with freaking Tinder. Like, I tried to download, then it wanted to upgrade. I couldn't get it working on my phone. I'm like, fuck it, you know. Which, you know, again, 5 years ago. And I'm like, I go to the bank to look at something, and it runs through the iTunes. And I'm like, yeah, so you're spending like $40 a month on Tinder. I'm like, I'm not on Tinder. And the girl behind the counter goes, oh, sure, yeah, buddy, sure you're
really
not. No, I'm not. I'm seriously not on Tinder. Well, you've been paying for it for 5 years and you're not on it? Really? Okay, really? I'm like, I haven't.
God damn, that's a quick $2,000 right there.
Yeah, you know what you could do though for fun? Is if you know someone and they put the phone down, you could download the Grindr app on it and load it up and then delete the app off the phone. And how do they explain that to the wife? When, honey, what's Grindr and why have you spent $1,000 this year on it? Like, what?
Those are just some mean tricks.
Yeah, well, it's, you know, it's not funny till someone loses an eye, as they say.
Right. All right, so we're going to wrap up this one here.
Thanks,
so
Greg.
Your words of wisdom here today, Tony, are attract.
Mm-hmm.
What was the second one?
Connect.
Attract, connect,
and
engage.
the E could be engage, could be experience, could be enroll. Depends on what you're doing.
Attract, connect, engage, or enroll, which is kind of still engaging.
So enroll is Netflix. Like attract, you know, hey, this movie's on Netflix. Connect, download your email. Enroll, hey, try a 30-day trial free.
Absolutely. And then always remember, it doesn't matter what your 3 letters are, whatever your marketing techniques, always do the call to action.
Yep.
If you don't ask them for the sale, you're never going to get the sale.
Well, I don't sell, but there's a thing on there that, yeah, click.
Yeah, that's
Click.
a call to action. It's just a simple button that says click.
You messaged me the other day about like whoever built your thing out is a fucking genius, and then
the Russell Brunson guy.
His book is on your
Turns
table.
out he's the #1 podcast guy.
Is he?
Yeah, or not podcast, sales funnel. Number one sales funnel guy.
ClickBank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's killing it.
Shout out to Russell Brunson.
Yeah.
What up? Right,
All
are we a wrap?
It's nice to chat with you again.
Always. It is said that 90% of success in life is showing up. So, when Greg asked me to show up for some podcasts, I did. However, in podcast scenes somewhat reminiscent of Elon and Rogan, we forgot to do something. So the fact is, we show up, we do the podcasts, and Greg messaged me and said, hey, where can everyone get in touch with you? So I've done quite a lot of podcasts, and that's always the thing that's at the end, and we completely forgot it. So, to get in touch with me, Instagram or Facebook, The Real Tony Cohen, or 1947 as numbers, Krav Maga, KravMaga. That again is Instagram or Facebook. Or better yet, the one I use most frequently is San Diego Keto, Keto Club. That's Instagram, Facebook, and meetups. And those are the easiest ways to reach me. Or if you're playing in the dirt, you can try and catch that. Or that. So that's the way to get hold of me, guys, if you need to. And thanks again to Greg for reminding me to actually make a video letting you guys know where to reach out. Thanks for watching the podcast. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope they were beneficial. Thanks again, guys. Adios.